Bruce Wayne isn't as interesting as Tony Stark is.
Yep.
That's what you're gonna end up with.
Yep.
Let Batman be a ninja. Just let it happen. That's the fun Batman.
Yes, that is the fun Batman.
Rich, who is your favorite film version of Batman? I don't like any of them. I'll take Michael Keaton over the rest, but I'm still not super fond of those movies. I hate any of the armor-plated Batmans for one.
Yes, I think I think Michael Keaton has done the best job as both Bruce Wayne and Batman, only because he has spent the least amount of time in a suit. Like if you look at Batman,
Mm-hmm.
Michael Keaton. Oh, that's right. I want to go this way. If I go this way,
I know Kevin Conroy, but I assume the question was talking about live action.
Yeah.
Kevin Conroy, he is Batman to me.
Yes.
But if we're talking about live action,
And we are.
I'm not super, and we are. I'm not super thrilled with any of them.
Right. What was I gonna say? Michael Keaton spends time in the Batcave, just being the fucking dog. Okay. I'm gonna kill you in your fucking cages, you dicks. Now I'm gonna kill you all. Congratulations. I was gonna leave you be, but now I'm gonna kill you in your cages.
You do that thing you just said you were going to do.
I'm gonna fucking kill you all. I'm gonna murder you because two of you jumped out at me. I feel kind of bad about killing them in their cages. Not bad enough to where I won't do it, though. I think Michael Keaton does the best job.
Mm-hmm.
It's just me, though. Or I suppose it's a lot of people. Yeah, I'm a hunter. What was I gonna say?
I don't know.
Oh.
We're talking about Batman and Michael Keaton and why you like Michael Keaton.
Wait, why can't I tell her about the safe place?
And Christian Bale is probably, oh god, he's terrible. He's not as bad as Clooney.
Well,
but
Clooney's Clooney.
Bale is a horrible Batman. Clooney didn't even try.
Right.
Like he just put zero. I mean, that was just phoned in, and Bale, see, he just did a horrible job. That's the difference. Didn't even try versus terrible at it.
Yeah, agreed. I agree. I'm gonna try to get my blood back.
I'll take Kilmer over either, and he's not great either.
No, they have not nailed Batman. I yearn for the day. Here's all I'm looking for. I'm going to be really practical with my expectations of Batman in the next Batman v Superman movie. Here is my only expectation. This is all I want. I want a Batman that can turn his neck. That's it.
Yeah.
Give me a Batman that can turn his head to look around, and I will be somewhat satisfied. Because that's ridiculous.
People saying Bale was a great Bruce Wayne. Well, Bruce Wayne, for one, Bruce Wayne is the least important part of the equation. Batman is really the important aspect of the character. For second, I think Keaton did a better Bruce Wayne.
Keaton did a much better Bruce Wayne. Keaton was eccentric. He had more mystery about him. Mm-hmm. Bale was trying to play up the duality, you know, like no, I'm trying to live a playboy life, but also, you know, be Batman. But fuck that. Who cares about that? They were trying to.
He did the phony version of Bruce Wayne, and yeah, he was great at playing a complete fucking sham.
Yeah. Sure. Whatever. I don't care. You know what? I don't care. All right. Remember to open the shortcut. That is literally all I was doing that run, was opening the shortcut. Okay. If Affleck sucks at Batman, I am not blaming Affleck. I think
Affleck?
Affleck.
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 He's not Gilbert Gottfried.
What was I gonna say? No, Batman doesn't move his head in the dark. Move his head in the Dark Knight. Like, that's a big thing. Is like talking about how they can't move his head because of costume reasons. Affleck
Didn't they alter it though for the Dark Knight? They altered the costume a bit. I thought.
I forget. I
think the later two movies he might have been able to move his head a bit, but the costume still looks awful. It just looks terrible. Weird ass random black armor pieces.
Yep.
It's just disgusting to look at.
It's disgusting to look. Well, that might be a stretch. It's disgusting to look at. Blood vials. Lots and lots of blood vials. This. I'm gonna do this. Great.
I think Arkham City might have the best version of a realistic Batman costume.
Mm-hmm. City. Okay, oh yeah, I haven't played that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've done the important part, which is open up the shortcut. I am now going to run past the ogre.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want to deal with him. I'm going to fight the hair monster.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm now fighting the hair monster. And I'm sure he has a better name. The cleric beast. Oh, fuck, there were my blood echoes. I just saw him. Grab him. Nice. Got him. Okay, here we go. Gonna try to use my gun. Nope, that wasn't when you should use it, by the way. Dodge. Dodge. Fuck. And so I just can't. And it's me. It's not the game. It's 100% me. I just can't figure out when to use that stupid dodge or the stupid. Oh fuck. Crap.
Tired and Sad says, Reg! Batman wears armor in Arkham City, but it's more of a Kevlar and fabric. Yeah, I never said he should be wearing spandex. I think Arkham City is like the best compromise.
Mm-hmm.
He shouldn't look like Iron Man. He shouldn't have solid metal armor pieces that is like a mechanical suit.
Rich, when the fuck do you shoot this thing?
I don't think you do. I don't bother countering him.
Oh, well, goddamn it! I've been trying to.
This guy, it's better to dodge and hit him.
I've been trying to shoot him for the past like 8 times because everyone tells me I need to get better at shooting him.
Wow, Jack, I've never died to this guy. Fought him only a couple times, but still, never died. Never died to this guy.
The very first time I fought him, I did not die.
Okay.
So that was my first time dying to him.
Neither time I fought him was I leveled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was base stats. Because you don't even get to upgrade until after you run into this guy.
Right.
So if I can do it, I know you're not a terrible gamer. I know you can do it, Jack. Just be smart. Use your dodges. Get in, hit him. Heal when you need to. Yeah. If you're close to halfway down in health, heal instantly. Rich, the Dark Knight comic book, Batman wears a robot suit to beat up Supes. For one, the whole last half of the Dark Knight is about being batshit crazy, and for one, he wears it approximately once for a small section of that story, and it's not even the best part of the Dark Knight. So you really got me there.
Yeah, yeah, he told you, Rich.
He wears it once for a very specific reason. In a story that's going out of its way to be completely over the top at the end.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Batman stops Arkham, Gotham from going into chaos by riding in on a horseback and beating everybody up. That's how the Dark Knight ends.
Oh, did I get him? Or no?
He storms in with an army of thugs he's converted into good guys, all on horseback, and they just beat everybody up and restore order.
Heal. Taking it easy. I'm taking it easy.
People are saying Frank Miller is a shit writer. Read Year One and see if you still feel that way, because a lot of people like to cite The Dark Knight as his grand opus. I think it's Year One.
Yeah, you know what? Year one is simple.
Year One is down to earth.
Yeah, year one is down to earth. Agreed. Fuck, get out of here, get out of here. Fuck. Molotov. Oh, fuck! When did you start doing that move?
Which Batman villain would you most like to see in a movie? Well, the kind of the problem with Batman is that the answer is always the Joker. And then you get sick of the Joker, but he's still really the only enemy you ever want to see Batman fight.
Right?
It's a catch-22. I'm sick of the Joker. The Joker's the only interesting villain. That's your problem. It doesn't have the Joker in it, but I'm sick of the Joker. How can they make a Batman video game without the Joker? His favorite villain. I'm so sick of seeing the Joker in the games. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I do like Two-Face, but he's a step down from the Joker. Any of Batman's villains are a huge step down from the Joker.
Oh, fuck. What? Where am I? Where am I? I glitched for a second. Like the camera got stuck on something.
I mean, he's too perfect a contrast for Batman. Batman is this grim, serious fellow who loves order, and the Joker is this comical, lighthearted, murderous chaos. I mean, they're just such stark contrast one another. It's absolutely perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
It's, Superman's arch enemy is a weak, smart guy. Superman is kind of your alpha man, super strong, super fast, and his arch enemy is just a weak, smart guy. The contrast is too perfect.
Mm-hmm. 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 I did it. Hey, Rich. I did it. I did it. I feel pretty good about that. I feel pretty good about that. I'm really glad that I did that. Jack got good. That's right. I did got good.
Quiet Terp says Hugo Strange in Arkham City would have worked as the main villain. Yeah, he should have, but that game instantly diverges into a Joker side quest. And that's 90% of the game. Batman just can't get away from the Joker.
No, he can't. And part of that is the writer's fault, and part of that is our fault for wanting that. And
yeah, and if they did do that, ultimately we would be let down.
Also, yes, I did not, or I did pick up the Bloodstain. Yes, for those of you asking. And now that
If
we are,
if the
oh, go ahead.
if hypothetically the Ben Affleck Joker actually works, hypothetically,
Not the Ben Affleck Batman.
people are just going to be waiting. People are going to be waiting for the Joker version in that universe. That's going to happen.
Possibly. The answer is possibly. I don't know. You know what? I'm going to take a moment here. Take a moment and thank some subscribers. I see 3 new subscribers.
Right.
First person curler. Thank you for subscribing. Ranagazo. Thank you for subscribing. And Berticus Max. Thank you for subscribing. We very much appreciate all of them. It's really true.
Psychoxis, I think that's how you pronounce it. CYKOUXIS. Psychoxis.
Yeah.
Thank you for subscribing. We really appreciate it.
It's true, we do. Okay, Rich. Now we gotta choose some stuff to level up.
Okay.
Oh, I love this lady.
This is all in your hands.
I am a doll, here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter.
Or should I just see what happens if I kill her?
And I will channel them in
No.
Did we ever try that?
No.
Yeah, Rich's audio glitched for a second. I can only assume that was internet based, but he's fine now.
for you, to embolden your sickly spirit.
Channel blood
I'm-
echoes.
I'm not going to stop you from doing what you're going to do.
I'm not gonna kill
Whatever.
her. I'm not gonna kill her.
Very well. Let the echoes become your strength.
Hey, Master Kenobi says the Cubs lose. Oh, great.
And close.
It's a great day.
Is it?
It's a beautiful day.
Oh my god, I get to upgrade so many things. Yeah, I started a new game just because for I see someone asking, did Rich beat the game or something, or has Jack started a new game? This is Jack playing. And I have started a new game just because I wanted to kind of main a different weapon. I wanted to just mess around with some other stuff, and more so like just to see how much easier the game was now that I know how to play it. You know, Rich and I's like first couple of hours in the game obviously was really
Oh,
tough.
terrible.
It was terribly tough. And so I get 8 upgrades here, Rich.
See, I started a new game like yesterday, and I made it past Father Garcion without dying once.
Nice. Let's see here. I mean, and yeah, these are all tough where it's like,
Okay.
to me, you know, my usual thing is wanting to up endurance as much as I can because I know I dodge roll a lot.
Yeah.
And so I'll put 2 in endurance. Skill. I'll put 1, 2, 3 in skill. What does that do? Physical defense in arcane. Like, what happens if I... Like, arcane and blood tinge, I still don't really understand what they do.
blood tinge is for guns. Arcane's for like fire damage, electric damage.
Oh, sure. Well, I'm not doing any of that now, so I'll just put the rest in strength.
And Oreo Speedwagon says, "Don't complain about the Cubs, Rich." Well, I'm going to complain about the Cubs because I hate them. It's not really a complaint. I'm glad they lost.
Right.
I hate the Cubs.
May you find your worth in the waking world.
I want to see them lose every game this season.
Right.
Every single game. Or I want to see them win every other game this season other than the one they lost today, and then get swept out of the first round of the playoffs again. And then I want them to blame it on a fan in the stands who caught a foul ball. Because that's the kind of shitty thing the Cubs and the Cubs fans would do.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fortify my gun. No. Okay.
I mean, that 2003 team with the Bartman, I mean, that team, completely fucking classless. Everybody on that fucking team. Blamed a fucking fan for it, ruined his life.
Oh.
I mean, I lived in the Chicago area, so I heard about the shenanigans that went on with that team. I mean, they bitched and moaned and blamed everything but themselves.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh wait, do you get blood echoes for doing stuff for like dancing for her?
Do you? I don't know. I've never danced for her.
I felt like I didn't have any blood echoes, and then I did a joy, and I got some. No, maybe I had some left, and I'm just doing gestures in front of her now.
It was like me and Karen once just for fun.
Uh-huh.
We went to a out of town minor league baseball playoff game.
Okay.
But, our local team that lived 5 minutes away was in the playoffs, and we went out of town for a playoff game, and the fans there realized we're rooting for the team from the Chicago area, and everyone's like, the Cubs suck, and our only response was, we agree with you. Yes, they do. They're awful.
But when she bows, what? What was it? If I do this, like she claps for you, right? Yeah, the pity clap. I love that. I feel better now. All right. I've upgraded my shit. I guess I still have some blood echo. I have like some cold blood dew, but I'm gonna hold on to that for my next level up experience.
Hothus says, Rich, just because you hate something doesn't mean you have to hate something else. That's right. I don't have to hate something else, but in this case, I do happen to hate the Cubs.
That's not connected. You just hate the Cubs, yeah.
I've known a lot of Cubs fans who are assholes about it.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna kill the doll. I'm on a real run right now. What happened? I'm really curious what happens if you kill the doll. I really am, but I'm not gonna do it. You got a badge to buy crap. You can buy the other starter items now if you want others. Yes, I know I can do that now, but this is what happened like last game when I was just playing by myself. I also started with the cane. And then really quickly, like before I fought that boss, before I fought the next boss, I changed my weapons and never looked back. I really want to see what this cane has to offer. I've heard... Actually, I think I just heard you say like some interesting stuff happens with the cane. Like
I've not used it myself. I've read online that some people are pretty fond of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's a weird weapon. It moves strangely.
It's a cool weapon.
Yeah.
Full credit for that.
And I'm trying to get better with reposting or whatever it's called.
Just counter and parry and counter.
Well, let's try to use the proper term.
Whatever kind of fucking fancy name they want, it's still a parry.
Yeah, it is. And so I'm trying to get better with parrying, and I feel like this weapon will force me to get better at it. If there's any logic in that.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is on the weaker side. and because, like in its quick form, oh crap, it doesn't have, you dick. It doesn't have the reach that like some of the other weapons have. I feel like it's going to force me to learn this gun, which which also like is just, I know, a big part of the game that I have not been employing.
Jack, what did you upgrade when you upgraded?
I upgraded stamina.
Yeah.
I upgraded a little bit of strength, and I upgraded skill.
All right, see, that's okay. With the cane,
Yeah.
you want to focus on skill.
And I did upgrade skill. Skill, I gave my biggest upgrade.
The strength is kind of a waste
Why?
because the cane, the determining factor in how strong the cane is, comes from skill. You get a better boost from skill than you do with strength.
Oh, okay. Well, next time I'll do that then.
So you're doing it wrong.
Good to know.
I just wanted to let you know that you're doing it wrong. I thought that was important.
It always is, Rich. It always is important. Where do I want to go this way. I went the wrong way. I want to go this way.
Everyone's talking about weapons you should grab, and Jack started a new game. He's nowhere near any of that shit.
No, I'm about to get to the saw spear now.
Well, they're mentioning things like the rifle spear, which you're not.
Oh, God, no.
I don't think you're terribly close to that. The cannon, that's
Oh, that's really far away.
relatively speaking to where you are now. That's far away.
Yeah. Cannon's really far away, and there's no way I'm going to get enough strength to use the cannon. You need something like 30 base strength just to carry the cannon. Die, dog. Die, dog. And die, dog. So, I'm probably... I mean, we're not going to see the cannon tonight. In my other game, I'd like to raise up enough strength to use the cannon. I have the cannon in the other game, but I don't have enough strength to use it. Why can't I tell this lady about the healing center?
Have you unlocked that yet?
I thought I did, I guess. I
You have
don't know.
maybe in your old game. I think you're too early in this one. I don't think you could even do that until after you beat Father Garcion. Then you have to go back to the clinic, and then you have to talk to the lady, and then you just talk to the woman at the cathedral.
You
And
know, I think you're right.
different things happen depending on who you send where to. So
That's right. All right. So here,
I don't know.
this
I
is
don't know
the
if you
route
know
I take.
much about what happens at the clinic yet.
I don't.
Okay.
I've been sending most people to the church.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Just for no particular reason.
I'm just gonna avoid talking about it because you haven't fucked around with that. So.
Yeah.
Have you even been in the clinic yet?
Fuck.
Through that back entrance.
I came.
Are you still up in those rafters?
No, I accidentally fell down.
I think I haven't seen it myself yet, but I heard there's like a secret room up there if you knock some of those
Yeah.
barrels away, and there's somebody in that room you can talk to for a side quest.
Ooh. Let's see if we can find it then. I'll see if I can get back up there. I fell and I fell far. I fell a lot. Fuck you, rat.
For the record, chat, I have not beaten the game. Where I am at in the game is I have fairly recently, I did kind of yesterday restarted just to try and respec a different character, but in the save I'm farther in. I am just past the spider boss.
Okay. Gotta get back up there. Whoa! Shit, am I gonna die? I might die. And I died. Fuck. What do we do when we fall? We get back up and keep playing this game. I did, this afternoon while I was waiting for some footage to render out. I'm working on the edit for this episode now, and I completely dicked the lighting. By the way.
Yeah.
Mostly on you. So there is a super... if you turn your head just the right way, there's a super harsh shadow.
Huh.
and it's it's just something that we're gonna have to live with. And I was able to fix it a little bit. I was able to fix it where hopefully it won't be terribly distracting. But I had to render out some stuff, so I was thinking to myself that I would just pop on. Whoa, 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 whoa! Hey, now you usually run away, ogre. Yeah, see, this is what you usually do. You usually back away slowly so I can kill the crows in peace. And now you're...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know what I find interesting about this game?
What?
Mildly interesting. A lot of people in chat after I brought up the spider boss, or
Yeah.
Rom. A lot of people are bitching about, oh, that boss. Oh, I hate that. Oh, the boss is going on in the chat.
Yeah.
I thought he was pretty easy. But the blood-starved beast, right?
Yeah.
I was reading some things online. A lot of people think he's super easy, and I was just getting annihilated by that thing.
Yeah, me too.
So I think that's kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's all got to be in like the strategy on how you handle.
I think everybody can play this game a little bit different. Did you hear?
Because I beat it like a few tries, and I beat it. It wasn't like a super difficult thing for me.
Oh.
Fascinating.
Did you?
But Bloodstar said they beat him first try. He fucked my ass for like 1.5 days.
Oh, absolutely. By the way, absolutely. That Bloodstar beast
that
almost
boss just
ended the game.
Right,
Yeah.
repeatedly.
Did you hear about the 12-hour glitch? For bug.
What's this?
Huh?
I think I've heard of it.
Where
Is it a glitch or is it by design? Because they think you're taking too long with the game, so they're going easy on you. Which is...
we don't know. Reportedly, if you leave your PlayStation, you have to disable the sleep mode. And leave Bloodborne running for 12 hours straight. It can even be running just in the background. You can have other apps going. Bosses become exponentially easier to beat, and there's video documented proof of a Let's Player like going through the same boss battles after normally, and then after the 12-hour run.
Yeah.
And they're much easier. And yeah, no one knows if it's like Bloodborne trying to save on RAM because it's been running for so long, or maybe it's that. Maybe it's like they think you're taking too long to beat the game, so they want to make it easier for you. But it's a weird glitch. I have not taken advantage of it yet because I'm not that kind of person.
Well, does it have to be continuously running or just a cumulative 12 hours of game time?
It has to be continuously running.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird. That sounds like a glitch then, yeah.
Right? How do I get this down without falling?
Did you hear about the item duplication glitch?
The item
Which
duplication.
I think that one's been patched.
Oh, the pebble glitch, yeah.
Yes. Or you could just, for the price of a pebble, you could buy like 100 of those things. They give you blood echoes, like 2,000 blood echoes at a time, and
you could trade a pebble basically for a cold blood dew.
yeah.
Is this the secret room? Because I think I've talked to this guy before.
Oh, okay. Well,
There's this wizard out here.
really, where is he? I've read about this. I haven't seen it, so take me to the wizard.
Oh, you'll see.
Okay.
And an outsider.
I'm off to see the wizard.
Where am I? Oh yeah. You'll see. It's coming up. After I
The
knock the
wonderful
thing down.
wizard of...
Here to welcome
He gives you a bold hunter's mark.
Okay. Was there another quest he sends you on?
yourself for the worst.
I don't know. He's still talking to me.
I thought it was part of like a whole chain of things that have to happen.
They're all flesh-hungry beasts now.
Because when I went to replay the game, when I went to respec a new character, I wanted... Because you have to kind of build with certain weapons in mind, which is another thing I'm not super fond of. I was just reading up on what the different weapons were and how you get them and what I wanted to play around with on my next run. And a weapon that you get from this quest came up. That's why I heard about it.
Oh, by the way, I talked to him again and he gave me something, a shake-off cape.
Keep talking to him until you can't talk to him anymore.
What the hell?
What are you still doing here? Enough trembling in your boots. A hunter must hunt.
Okay, now he gave me something called shake-off
What are you still doing
cape. That's a girl?
Trembling in your boots.
Well, he talks like a dude, and you can't see his face. Okay, wait, what's a shake-off cape? You gotta see what that's all about. Is that a wearable? No? What? What is that?
I don't know. Oh, they say it's an emote. Shake of cape.
Oh, shake of cape. Oh, okay. So in my gestures, if I can switch wave for shake off cape.
Do the gestures do anything useful?
Well,
or is that just
we're
some,
about to find
some
out.
multiplayer bullshit? I can't even get them to trigger right. The only way I've gotten one to trigger is by going into the test it out now menu. Like, you're supposed to shake the controller a certain way, and it never works for me. Maybe I've got my controller's shake features turned off because
Still doing here.
I think that kind of stuff's a little bit stupid. I don't know.
Trembling in your boots.
Shake of cape. But I don't have a cape, but I'm still doing it. You have to press the front touchpad. You have to press
Yeah.
down on the left side of it.
Yeah.
And then it gives you the gesture menu. And then you have to just choose the correct one and hit X,
Oh.
you know.
Well, here, go back to the gesture menu. What are those? What do the controller motions do then?
I
What
think
is the purpose of that?
That's only if you have the PlayStation Move, like the camera attached to your PlayStation, and then it reads like the
okay.
light bar thing.
Okay.
I think. I don't, also I don't know. Okay, I can now shake my cape. Rich.
That sounds amazing.
I can. I don't know what that does, but it's in there. So maybe if I shake my cape at the doll, she gives me something new. Is that it? Is that what you... Well, you know what? And I'm still up in the rafters. I'll look for another room. Maybe that wasn't the room you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what? We'll dick around for a little bit because...
Somebody's saying you have to hold X to use those. So why don't you try holding X and doing one of the motions?
Yeah, no, you don't hold X. You just press X.
You press X and then you do the motion with the controller and they do it.
No, you just press X and... Oh my god, who's shooting at me?
No, it sounds like they're saying at any time you can hold down X, shake the controller in the right direction, and it happens. That it's not a PlayStation camera move thing.
Oh my god, you're totally right. You hold down X, and then you like... Yeah. That's how you do it. That's really funny.
Okay. Okay.
That is... You know what that is? That's a little silly. I kind of like it. That's exactly how you do that. And what do you use that for? Like online play?
Probably.
Probably. So something we don't generally care about. I don't see any other secret areas. I think that was the room over there.
Well, that was what you had to talk to that person, and that supposedly starts some kind of big quest thing.
Okay.
Did you talk to them, and do they start repeating the same thing over and over?
I did.
Okay.
So
And then something else happens somewhere else, I guess, and the story of that continues.
great.
There's so many things just to discover in this game. It's kind of amazing.
There are.
Like that whole thing with the daughter of one of the bosses. I had no idea that was in the game. You found it, I didn't, and that's such an interesting optional thing that can happen if you find it.
Yes, I agree. Such a funny little thing.
This game does exploration and discovery justice.
That's a really good way to put it, Rich. That is a really good way to put it. There you are, you dick. Get out of here. Everybody's a dick. Curse you, beast. I love that. That's my favorite thing that they whisper as they die. Curse you, beast.
Yeah.
Because I'm the beast.
This is not New Game Plus. This is starting a new game for a new build just for the hell of it.
Yeah, we're just kind of dicking around because we want to dick around. Not for any particular reason. We're just dicking around. More so, I'm doing it. I am really attempting to learn the counter system. I'm not very good at the counter system, and so I I've chosen a weaker weapon in hopes that it forces me to learn the counter system, which I know is very important and I don't use very often. So,
Also, the blood bullets are less useless than I thought.
yeah.
Yeah, I at the start of an after I die and come back,
Yeah.
I'll usually right away get some blood bullets, and then I'll just use a vial to heal me up.
Oh, sure.
So I got those 5 extra bullets.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Then I'm not wasting my quicksilver ammo. Because health vials so easy to come by.
Oh, yeah, especially like in your first exploration of a level, you are
Yeah.
usually just counting, you know. Oh, we need that guy. Now we got to get my treasure. All of my treasures. Oh, fuck. Fuck. The rats are not gonna kill me, Rich. I'm saying this right fucking now. I don't want the rats to kill me.
They're definitely going to kill you.
They're probably gonna
They're
kill me.
definitely going to kill you. I am 150% sure
Don't you start.
the rats are going to kill you.
Don't you fucking start. I don't want the rats to kill me. I would feel really bad if the rats killed me.
I am 5,000% sure the rats are going to kill you.
You know, with your vote of confidence, what killed me last time?
Probably something stupid.
Oh no, it was a dick. It was a dick shooting at me.
I'm sorry, Jack. I'm being an ass.
You are, but it's fine.
I'm also kind of referencing No More Heroes, though.
Oh, okay.
Like the phone call before every fight, Sylvia gets less and less confident in your ability to win. Every single boss, it goes up. I'm 100% sure you will die.
Uh-huh.
I am 150% sure you will die. It just goes up every time.
Tyrone Slothrope. This game, as of right now, is a PS4 exclusive. Yes. Ooh, my blood echoes.
Say somebody saying this game is colorless and bland. Say what you will about the colors. The design, the art design for some of the shit in this game, the architecture and the enemies and the costumes is all fucking great.
Yeah.
Every time I see a new monster, I'm fucking amazed.
Yes, and you know what? The early levels, yes. A lot of browns, a lot of grays, a lot of muted colors.
But
As
then
you
you
move
find
on
the
to
forest.
game. Yes.
Then you find the Lost Forest, and suddenly there's a lot of green.
Or you find Skeleton City, and all of the enemies have incredibly bright white faces. This game subverts every single expectation you can throw at it, including that it's a bland. Oh fuck! Oh.
I'm also at the part of the game where there is a blood moon going on, and the whole sky is fucking red and kind of trippy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, is this? Okay, here's the saw spear. I'm gonna equip this for a second just to show you guys. For those of you who haven't seen it, this is the weapon that I've been. Oh, I'm fine. That I mained. That I'm still using basically, and it's an awesome weapon. It's an amazing weapon. Oh, and it's so fucking badass. Look at that. Short form, long form. So awesome. And then you can chain all of these super wicked ass combos with it. Oh man, I fucking love this weapon. But we're not using it. Fucking love it, but we're not using it. We're using the cane, because that's what we're using. Right. We're using the cane. Alright, here we go. Fucking love that saw spear. And that's just a weapon they give you if you explore. You have to, and you have to explore to find it. It's not just waiting in your path. You have to be looking for it. But if if you're just dicking around and looking for it, you just find that weapon for free, and it's amazing.
To be fair, Bon Godug, you've only seen Jack stream the earlier parts of this game.
That is true. That is true. I'll see.
Well-
I'll see how far I can get.
We'll show you the Forbidden Forest or something like that someday. There are other colors.
Yes.
And like I said, as far as art design goes, I do really like the look of some of this stuff.
Oh no, unique monsters.
everyone is just great.
Yes.
The snake things,
Oh man, the snake things.
the bug things.
I haven't gotten to the bug things yet.
They're creepy.
I'm sure. They're creepy. These fucking crow things just creep the shit out of me. I love them.
Yeah, don't forget the hunter's set of clothing in the sewers, Jack.
Oh yeah, yeah. I just want to. I think over here is where you talk to the girl, right? Maybe no. No.
She's up another ladder in that area you're at. If you're by the ogre, there's a ladder. There's a ladder by that ogre that goes up one more time.
Yeah, yeah. That's where she is. Okay, then I don't want to leave the sewers yet. Yeah. Oh yeah, no. There's a lot more shit in the sewers.
EMC Lucas says, it's funny, every praise you have for Bloodborne can be applied to Dark Souls 1 as well. I hope you guys give that another go sometime. I never said I wouldn't. I never said I refused to play Dark Souls. I mean, we streamed it that once. We played it for a little bit, but
Oh yeah.
it's more of I haven't gotten around to picking it back up again. Because especially when we first streamed that, my computer wasn't capable of running it anyway. I mean,
Right.
that was all streamed on Jack's computer. So I mean, you know, I'm sure, especially after Bloodborne, I'm sure at some point I'll get around to it. It wasn't one I swore off on ever playing ever because I wasn't interested in it. It was just it's in my pile of I'll get around to it someday games.
Yes, and you know, because of the hard time we had streaming, you know, it's just not high on my priority list. But playing and enjoying Bloodborne as much as I have been does make me want to revisit that.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Do. There is a guy, on that pike, and there are creepy crows all around. Oh, I fucking hate you crows. And you know, like, even later on, you get badass weapons, you can kill the crows in one hit. They still freak me the fuck out.
Telegon says, Rich, where do you see RLM in the next 500 years? Probably in a pile of radioactive ash with everything else.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That bleak. I mean, I guess, you know, if you don't know.
The crazy countries are starting to get nukes. Give it time. Your North Koreas, your Middle Eastern countries.
You got your North Korea.
Your Indian, your Pakistan. I mean, we're gonna see more nukes go off at some time in humanity's future.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's gonna be limited to those two times. It's gonna happen again at some point.
These are some of my favorite monsters. Look at these guys. Oh, I fucking love these guys. Just like legless abominations dripping in their own puke.
It just takes one to start a chain reaction of nukes.
Yep.
One crazy person who built one in their basement. And
yeah.
I remember hearing something the other day about kind of as an experiment. Obviously, they didn't have the materials to do it, but they tasked just some everyday people with designing a nuclear bomb based on publicly available materials. Mm-hmm. And they were able to design one that, if they had the materials to make it, would be a working bomb.
Oh, well, that's great.
Yeah. And these are just schmoes. Working with publicly available material.
Right. That's fantastic.
It takes one suicidal moron, like that fucker who crashed the plane in, where was that at, in Germany?
Oh yeah.
It's just one suicidal motherfucker who wants to take a bunch of other people with him is gonna start World War III.
You know,
Tyrone says you can't build a nuke in a basement, Rich. Why can't you? If you know how to do it, And the important part is getting your hands on the material, on the nuclear material. That's the holdup. If you can do that, what would stop somebody? That is a big if, but I'm just saying, it wouldn't take much in the grand scheme of things.
I mean, I think you're right, but I'm also very paranoid.
I mean, the more skeptical scientists might be right. There might be a perfectly good reason we haven't run across intelligent life from other worlds. I mean, you do know there's a school of thought that thinks that most civilizations, once they get to this point, end up destroying themselves. No, that's a legitimate answer to Fermi's paradox.
I've never heard that before.
Is that Fermi's paradox? Somebody's paradox.
I don't know. You're a bigger nerd than I am.
Yeah.
But I've never heard that before, but by the way, it makes 100% sense.
Because somebody did the math once, a scientist. And
I hate it when they do the math. You know why? Because they're normally right.
They estimated that even without faster than light travel, some alien civilization could have easily have colonized most every planet in the galaxy by now. Just by sending out slower than light speed vehicles.
Sure. By the way, did you know you can jump attack?
Yeah. So the question is, why haven't we seen alien life if it should be everywhere? And one of the answers is that most civilizations manage to kill themselves. they get to this point and nuclear ash.
Yeah, that makes sense. Am I ready to take on the pig? I might be able to take on the pig. I could be cheap. I might be cheap with the pig.
Harry Fed says it would take thousands, if not millions of dollars to make a nuclear bomb. Well, you just need one suicidal, crazy rich person then, don't you?
And where are you going to find a crazy rich person?
At that point, you don't care about saving your money. Some asshole was willing to crash a plane with 100 fucking people, 100 fucking lives on board because he wanted to take his own life. And he had no problems doing that.
Right.
You just need one asshole who wants to make a bigger gesture.
I mean, you're right. Okay, with the ogres, I think I got the parry.
Good. They're easy to do it on, so that's good training.
Yes.
Thing.
I just took out 2 ogres in record time. I feel good about that. Opening up new pathways. Where do I want to go? I want to go this way.
Crazy rich person needs knowledge of nuclear physics. I've just said they tasked regular people just with public knowledge to design a bomb, and they could do it. No reason crazy rich man could not do that.
Right?
None at all.
Right?
Krieger783 says you're not much of a motivational speaker, Rich. No, I'm a cynic. I'm a cynic and a pessimist.
Yes.
With a tiny little optimism buried somewhere deep down inside that's slowly dying but never quite dies all the way.
Because that would be too easy?
Because hope dies last.
Because hope dies last? Oh, that's like the sadder thing to say. You somehow found a way to make it sadder, Rich. Kill you? No.
Alright, I'm going to try and look up where I heard this.
Okay.
About the nuclear bomb being designed by normal people. Like, it wasn't built. They didn't give them uranium. It was just...
I would really hope not.
They designed something on paper that could work as a nuclear bomb if you had the materials.
Come and get me. Come over here and get me.
That's why we need anarchism. Anarchy would never work. Anarchy is doomed to failure by human nature, because there's always going to be some asshole that wants power. This is why we've never had true communism, because every time they tried, there's a Stalin or a Lenin or a Castro who's going to make themselves dictator for life.
Yep.
And so anarchy's never going to work. If you could, in theory, start an anarchy and get rid of government, you would slowly over years develop a feudal system with small groups taking X number of power, and you'd have small pockets of authority, and you just end up with the same problems with government all over again. Anarchy is doomed to failure.
Get out of here, dick. I really hope I killed that ogre. Yeah, I killed that ogre. He would be behind me if I didn't. Okay, great, great. Now lock on the other one. Fighting werewolves. Everything's cool. Fighting werewolves. Damn it.
Traditional anarchists always assumed there would be highly organized society. And that's just too optimistic. Human nature. There's going to be some jagoff, some control freak who's going to want a little bit more power than everybody else. That shit would break down. It might not happen overnight, but eventually that shit would break down, and you'd have little pockets of people who gained as much power as they could, and they want more. And there's going to be all kinds of little tiny wars breaking out amongst these pockets, and they're going to slowly consolidate, and then you're going to end up exactly where we are. Anarchy would just naturally undo itself.
Let's talk about pies now. Like, I feel like we're getting a little deep, you know, getting a little heavy. Talking about the pros and cons of different governmental systems, gubernatorial systems. Oh, there was the ladder. Oh, I'm a dummy. Rich, I am a dummy. That's okay, though. Everything's fine.
BK Drummer is quoting Animal Farm. Some animals are more equal than others. Yes. Yes.
Nice. First of all, nice. Points. You get points for that. Okay, great. We're doing great. Blink. Ooh, that made a fun noise.
Rich, there are bad people. That's why you don't give them armies. If you get rid of government, there's nobody to keep the bad people from paying for their own private armies.
Yeah, then you just have rich people.
Then you have local warlords, and bad things happen for everybody except the local warlord.
That felt good. I just tore some shit up with my gun.
Yeah.
And that felt pretty good.
How far are we in our other playthroughs of Bloodborne? I just got to the Blood Moon, and I'm getting my ass kicked now again. So I'm gonna need to grind a bit more on that playthrough. Actually, the reason I restarted was because I think I put too many points into Arcane, which I don't think is doing me much good. So I just kind of wanted to rebuild.
Oh, sure.
And see how experience with the game made me better at it, and it did.
Come on. Slowly. And I went really far branching. I have a ton of areas open. In the, like, as far as like actual progression, I'm in the Forgotten Forest.
Yeah.
But I've been a ton of places. just because I'm a big fan of backtracking, and all I'm doing now is actually looking for secrets. And I'm going to a whole bunch of different places and unlocking paths that I didn't think were there before. And just right now, I'm literally dicking around and loving every moment of it. I'm not trying to get far at the moment. So, because I'm just, I'm just enjoying it. Rat dicks. Rat dicks. But as far as actual progression, I'm in the Forbidden Forest, or whatever you call that place. Oh, you dick rat. Rat dick, dick rat.
Like, I got that in this game. I got that. I forget exactly what it's called. Ludwig's Great Sword or Ludwig's Ultimate Sword, or
Yeah.
it was and the stats on that, it's scaled with strength, skill, and arcane. So I already had a lot of points in strength. So instead of investing in skill for the other half of the weapon, I put a lot of points to arcane, right?
Okay.
And then I finally found a blood gem that gave me arcane damage. Oh wait, I can't wait to see what this does, right? Because I got 25 strength, 15 skill, and 22 arcane. And once you put the gem on for the arcane damage, like the benefits you got from the strength and skill just vanished. and the benefit I was getting from that arcane gem and the arcane skill was not as good as what strength alone was getting me.
Oh.
So it was like I wasted a shitload of skill points into arcane. It was like I was very irritated, and I restarted the game to respec. That's kind of what happened.
Sure. Oh my god. With my glasses now, Rich? Hold on,
Yeah.
let me see if I can move the camera. I kind of look badass. I look like an alien. You'll see in a second. I just switched to the hunter's garb. I just equipped all the hunter's garb.
Yeah.
And kind of looking like a badass.
Cool. No, yeah, that's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Because it covers up the eye slit almost entirely. Yeah.
Yeah, and Ludwig's Holy Blade, I tried that like I did all weapons, and just the thing with it is, in the strong form you're using two hands, so you don't get the gun.
Yeah.
And
but you can always switch to one and use the gun.
Oh, sure. But because I don't use parrying, I switched the gun out for a flamethrower because I don't use the parrying. And so it didn't make any sense for me. Where am I?
Now what I want to know with see, I wish the game explained some of the stat stuff, because I don't know how it works. Like when you have a weapon that scales in both strength and skill, does it just take the larger of the two into consideration? Like if you have you're better off just putting all your points into strength or skill, or do you want to evenly distribute it between both? Like what gives you the greater benefit? Does it just benefit from the larger one, or is it the average of both, or is there things I don't know when I'm playing, and I find it annoying?
Sure, but I mean, I bet you can find those answers.
It's like that arcane thing with that sword really pissed me off, because I spent a lot of time leveling that because I wanted to see how badass that weapon would be once not only was I getting my strength benefit, but I was going to get some badass electrical damage with that too, and that'll be great. And then it completely just deflated my.
Yeah, no, and I put a bunch into not arcane. What's the other one down there? I put a bunch early on into, or maybe arcane, and then I found that lightning bolt spear, or the lightning bolt weapon, and man, I'm just killing it now. Oh my god, the gun is so useful. As someone who's just discovering how useful this gun is, Rich, the gun is so useful.
Mr. Shiesmell says, Rich, depends upon the weapon, and it'll have a letter saying how good. Yeah, but I mean, there's weapons with multiple letters for different stats. Does it just scale based on the highest one, or is it the average of both, or what is it? Like the Ludwig sword, it scales on both strength and skill. Now, are you better off putting 20 points into strength, or are you better off having, or is it just as good to have 10 in strength and 10 in skill?
Sure, right. Oh, here she is. Yeah, this is what I wanted to find.